Let's go back to Oasis days for a second. You guys are biggest thing, rock legends, rock royalty, and this is pre-digital state. And this is when, you know, like the rock stars are coming from the Council of States. Do you miss those days?
I miss the trajectory of it all, the not knowing. You were constantly getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was leading somewhere. I missed that sense of you're holding on tight to a roller coaster and you don't really know what's going to happen. But we were all in our 20s. Back then in the 90s, of course, they were crazy days. We were all young, and it was, honestly, it was mind-blowing. I don't sit here and miss it now because I done it once. You know, it's like I say, that if we take the roller coaster theme, it's like how many times do you want to go on the roller coaster? You've got once or twice, and then it's just boring.
I have to ask you, because I'm kind of living through and have been through a similar situation with people always telling me to like, reach out to your brother, talk to him, da 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 da.
You should reach out to your brother.
But you know what? I feel like I made an educated decision. It's my brother. I still love the guy.
Yeah.
But anyways, I say that to say, Liam recently, he gave an interview to Fault Magazine, and he says, I don't want to be solo. I miss being in a band. I miss my brother the way he was back then. I miss singing those great songs that we all made great. What is your response? And I don't know, how does that make you feel?
I'm not really interested in what he says. I think he says too much. And I think he said too much. And that's it, good luck to him. He's out there somewhere, I'm, you know, doing my thing. He's out there somewhere doing my thing. You know, and he's promoting my records and singing my songs. Good luck to him.
So, how experimental did you get on this album?
Very. The fundamental difference is that my producer, David Holmes, insisted that I didn't bring any songs to the studio. I just turned up with a guitar, and then we played some records, and then he said, right, show me what you got. And I was like, well, I haven't got anything. And we just made it up in the studio. You know, he said to me very early on, look, you can sit with that acoustic guitar for the rest of your life and rewrite Wonderwall. You're the best at that. No one's going to argue with it. But let's try something different. And I was like, cool, man, let's go for it. Let's see. It
feels good?
Yeah, cool.
Amazing. She Told Me How to Fly is about your wife, correct?
And when I'm writing songs that suggest to me this is going to be about a girl, I will project that onto my missus.
Because she's a dream girl.
Because she is the boss.
I was just trying to help you out.
Yeah, she's the governor. But yeah, I'll project all that onto her, yeah. And she's actually the girl on the cover as well. So as I said to her, it's about time you started contributing to this thing.
What's your definition of rock and roll? Is it a sound? Is it a vibe? Is it a look?
People they have a strange image of rock and roll. People think it's the shades and the leather jacket and the boots and the Jack Daniels and all that and whatever. For me, this album coming out now is my most rock and roll album. And the reason that I say that is because rock and roll to me is about freedom, and it's about freedom of choice and freedom of expression and freedom to do what the you want.
Right.
When I was in the studio, it was like anything went. And wasn't constrained by any sound or the past or what people might think. And it's pure expression. And that to me is what rock and roll is.
First album you ever bought? Your daughter and my daughter would never understand, but first album you ever bought?
Never mind the by the Sex Pistols. I'm afraid I am that cool.
First concert you ever went to?
The Damned, Manchester Apollo, 1980. I'm afraid I'm that cool.
All right, best person to party with?
Hands down, Matthew McConaughey, followed by Bono.
Last time you had an all-nighter?
I'd say about 2 Thursdays ago with Matthew McConaughey.
All right, so you're going on tour in a little bit.
Yep.
What does a rock star do after a show now?
These days, it depends. If I've done a show and I've got 2 or 3 days off, then we light it up.
And
Get
at her.
Yeah, I'm a bit calmer these days, so I don't really do a great deal.
Okay.
Just get on the bus, have something to eat, relax.
Where's your happy place?
I'm always in a happy place, I've got to say. I'm always in a happy place.
Inner peace.
Yeah,
Love
man.
that. You said that you don't care to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is there an award that you do care about?
Best supporting actress.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Always.
You're the best. Thank you.